Right, well, welcome back to Cornish EXP, and welcome back to our next explore plus a bit of a walk. So what we're going to do now is we'll head down this way and we're going to have a look at an old building which has been derelict for many years, and then when we're finished there we're going on a bit of a walk, folks. So come with us, shall you? So it's kind of an old barn. There's 2 floors and I've not been inside of it for probably 5 or 6 years. So we've got our Olight with us. We've got more than one with us, folks. We've got the old faithful today. We've got the H2R Nova, and they're quite rare now because you can't really buy them new anymore because Olight don't sell them anymore. They've discontinued them. The new one, which is the Perrin, has taken over. So I've got 2 of these H2Rs, and here's the building we want to look at. Can you see it? Or you can't see it yet, folks, can you? Here it is. This is why we're here. Let's have a little look up here a minute. We're going to get in, I think. If it's open, anyway. It should be, it was open. It says private there, but bollocks to that. We're having a look. Here he is. Let's get the Olight on. It's obviously been derelict for a long time. Right, there's a bit of light on the subject. So nothing's really changed since I was here last. Just piled up with shit, basically. Well, that's old. That's like an old boiler. That could be Victorian. So I don't know if we can get upstairs now, but probably can't. Yeah, so there's lots of detritus in here, folks. And a workmate thing there. So the roof's given out on this bit. I think when I came here last we went up those stairs, but I don't think we're going to be doing that today. Oops. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that today, unfortunately. But we'll have a little look. So yeah, it's just completely, you can see more than me, folks. It's as you can see, look, it's shagged, to say the least. Probably could get up inside from outside. I don't know, but if you look there, look there, look. See the joists, look. They're falling down there. So unfortunately this isn't going to be here for much longer. Unfortunately. I said that twice. Let's turn the light out. Don't need the light on. So we'll walk down here a little bit. Have a little look up around here a minute. Yeah. I don't think we're getting in upstairs. It's still interesting, isn't it, folks? It's another one added to our portfolio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down a minute because I've got to put some stuff away because I've got to walk down this lane, and so I'll put you folks there a minute. Bear with us. Just got to put some things away and turn it right, there we go. It's isolated. Right, okay. 2, 3, 1, and you're back in the room. Joking. Right, come on folks, let's go for a walk now. Oh, that hurt my foot, bloody hell. Well, that was interesting. It's an extra one ticked off the list. I have been in that one before, folks, many years ago, but I never filmed it. I wasn't a YouTuber then, but because we are now, hence it's on video. I don't think that place will be around for much longer because of the condition. And when I went there about 5-6 years ago, it was completely covered in ivy and bush. You couldn't see it, but obviously it's been cleared away. Right, so we're in this valley. This valley's steeped in mining history, and we're not a million miles from Chapel Porth. So some lovely old Cornish cottages down here. We'll come across them in a minute. I don't know the current situation with them. What I mean is they could be Airbnbs, they could be second homes, I don't know, or they could be local people living there. I have no idea, but I'll just touch it briefly. Second homes is a very hot subject here in Cornwall at the moment. So yeah, that's all we're going to say on that, really. But it is a very hidden spot. If you didn't know this, if you didn't know this place, or if you don't know the area, you would not, nobody would find it. It's well hidden. So there's like a little lodge there. Can you see it? Excuse me. Excuse me. So there's lots of old mining tracks around here which they would have used for moving the ore around and taking waste to the tips. There's a path down here, you can just make it out where it was, and it is very interesting to see things like that. It's like an archaeological sort of aspect, if you know what I mean. Oh, excuse me. So here are these old Cornish cottages, which are probably worth a pretty penny. So we'll just, like I said, I don't know anything about them basically, but more than likely they are what I said. So there you go. More than likely, folks. I'm just surmising, I don't know. So here comes this Victorian trackway. It's just here on the left here. Quite interesting. That's an old miner's path for the tips, I believe. Sorry about the wobbling, sorry about the wind noise. Yeah, it's quite clearly that was a path up there. I think if I can remember, later this year we'll have a little bash through up there, see what we can see. So I would like to get the drone up, but the wind is quite high at the moment, so I don't know if we can. Oh, there's a little sun trap here. What a nice spot. Right, it's a bit uneven here underfoot. Good job we got the army boots on, folks. There we go. How about that? We've got people down there. There's a doggy. Let this person move on a bit. So I wonder, that path there, it's obviously, yeah, it's marked. Look, can you see that? So it is marked, so where does that go, I wonder? That could be interesting for another time. Leave some meat on the bone, folks. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. See the signs here, bloody crazy, man. Change hands. Oh, I've got my scarf there, that's good. Hope the stabiliser's working, folks. Otherwise it's going to be a bit wobbly. I think that farm back there, with all those signs, don't like people walking through. That's the impression that's given there, isn't it? It's like, keep out. It's not a very good impression. Well, if it's a public right of way, they can't do nothing, folks. Absolute nothing. Which it is a public right of way. Oh yes. Right, so we're going to head to the left, and oh my god, look at this, look at that. Yeah, you don't need all the signs, Christ almighty, bloody hell. Got 2 or 3 saying private, no right of way. What a load of Right, so we're going to the left now. I will try and get the drone up, but I don't think it's worthwhile really. The wind is just a little bit too high, unfortunately, so I think it's best that I don't. Save it for maybe Saturday. So the engine house there, look. Believe that was a winder. It's too small to be a pump. I could be wrong on that, because small engines have been pumping engines in the past, but usually a smaller engine like that, which is probably a 25 to 30 inch cylinder, could be a 35 or 38, but I'm going to do some research on that. I think that is a winder, so, but mind you, I could be wrong. So we're heading back into Mingoose now. Small little hamlet just outside of St Agnes, not far from Mount Hawke, not far from Porthtowan. That's my daily exercise done, folks. Starting to get pooped now. Sorry about the wind noise. Oh, jeez. Oh, just have a couple minutes here. Get the old blood pressure down. This lane is popular with dog walkers, folks, as you can see. Just a bit out of breath at the minute. Oh. So down there where the sea is, that's Chapel Porth, a very well known spot, very popular in the summer with upcountry people and locals alike. So I think what I'm going to do now is get my torch ready, because there's an adit I want a little look at. We're not going to go in, folks, we just want to, because I haven't got my helmet, and it's always best not to, no, you just don't go in mines without a helmet, basically. You just don't do it. And I'm only here by myself, and the big rule is don't go in by yourself, so we won't be doing that today. But I will show you briefly inside. I don't think it goes very far, but I think it will be good to show you. So we're using, well, the battery's getting down now, so the video's not going to be much longer now. We're using the Olight Seeker 2 Pro, damn good torch. We love Olights. We really love Olights. Oh, excuse me. So I'm not going in, folks, I'm just going to show you what a traditional Cornish adit looks like, or manway. Now we are going underground later this year, not too long now, with my crew. We've just bought some new lights with, oh bloody hell, that's interesting. I don't know if I can show that on camera, but that is very, very, very bloody interesting. I need to look at that again, so I get the other camera in a minute. Bear with me, folks. Just going to put you on the tripod just for a second while I get a picture. Hello. On that one. Right, sorry about that, folks. You have my undivided attention in a second. I've just gotta lock my phone out in a minute. Come on. Right, hang on, folks. I'll be there in a minute. Bloody phone. Right. Wait a minute. Sorry, folks. My phone won't lock out. Right, it's okay now. Just had to document something then for something future. Right, so here we go. Here's a Cornish adit. What you can see is the Olight. So we're just going to briefly look. Here we go. There you are. Can you see down in there? It doesn't go very far. I don't know if you can see that or no, but there is a collapse in there, so it doesn't really go anywhere. But this is a traditional style of adit where the miners would have come out at the end of their shift, and as we can see, it's quite close to Mingoose, so the mines will be quite close to home. So yeah, it's really good, isn't it? There's some other bits and pieces like that around here, but I can't really get to it right now because I don't have the equipment with me. I don't have my team with me either, so just a word of advice, folks. If you're interested in looking at Cornish mines, please go in groups. Make sure you have a first aid kit, make sure you have hard hats, and always make sure that you've got more than one of you. I don't recommend anybody go underground without good knowledge. So we're heading back now to Mingoose. There's a little hamlet, used to be a pub there years ago, I was told. I think my father said he went in there to have drinks back in the late 60s, early 70s. Obviously it's not been a pub now for 40, 50 years, which is a long time, isn't it? So you can see the mine waste over there on the hill. That there's a mine in Cornwall called South Crofty. It's due to open soon, or it's opening, and there was talk about that mining company processing some of these tips, not here but all over in Cornwall, because there is obviously modern techniques get every last bit of money bearing ore to be used, and obviously 100 years ago they couldn't get it all out, not like they can these days. So yeah, there you are. Interesting, isn't it? So yeah, South Crofty was the last working tin mine in Cornwall, and it closed in 1998 due to the price of tin being very low at that time. They applied to the government for a loan. The government didn't want to do it, don't know why. But now they've discovered lithium here in Cornwall, so it makes it very profitable. Now we all know about lithium, don't we, folks? It's in our batteries basically. There is a supply here in Cornwall, but it's not endless. But you know, things might get a bit better again for the mining industry. As my granddad used to say, Cornwall was the richest place in the UK at one time, but there's so much poverty here now. Heartbreaking, you know. So just over here, look, you can see a massive dump of waste material. Looks like there could be an adit there of some description, and one on the opposite side, but I don't think we'll be finding that out because it's going to be too difficult to get over there. Well, I hope you enjoyed the walk with us. I hope you enjoyed the explore of the old barn buildings, whatever it was. We'll be back at it again very soon. We've got a lot to look at, but I've got a lot of Google Maps pinpointers, folks, but the thing is with them, I've got to have a look to see if it's suitable for filming or not, because sometimes they're not. But it is rather windy, so I think I was lucky to get out today. Excuse me. So unfortunately we couldn't fly the drone. It's just a little bit too high. You can obviously hear the wind rattling around me. Floral cottage. So what is that saying? There's a cottage down there somewhere. But if there is, it's well hidden, isn't it, folks? Well hidden. Yeah? Right, so we're gonna sign off now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Cheers and gone from us down in Cornwall, folks. Bye.